Hello everyone. In this video we'll be doing simple mediation analysis in SmartPLS, which essentially uses PLS-SEM. Okay, so let me show you here what I've done. I have taken three variables here. The variable independent variable is customer brand identity, and then I have brand engagement as a dependent variable, and then I have brand effect as a mediating variable. Essentially what we are assuming here is that brand effect has a mediating effect on the relationship between customer brand identity and brand engagement through this path here, right? Even though here we have taken a direct path as well, however, what we'll be actually testing here is the mediating effect of brand effect on the relationship between customer brand identity and brand engagement. So first thing first, before we do the mediation test, we need to do our measurement analysis. We need to check our measurement model. So for this we go to PLS algorithm, okay, and we run it. And usually what is recommended is that the outer loading of each item should be 0.70 and above. However, some of the outer loading of some of the items in our model appear to be below 0.70. There are other experts who argue that if the study is of exploratory, the purpose of study is exploratory, to explore a new area, or rather extend a theory, then 0.60 is a good enough value for the outer loading. Okay, so we leave them as it is, and we'll move on to the next, which is construct reliability and validity. And again, maybe probably because we have a little lower outer loading, so we see Cronbach alpha value also a little lower than the required threshold, which is 0.708. However, there are other experts who argue that 0.60 is also good enough. However, this is completely it's the researcher who decides what is appropriate for his modeling. Usually Cronbach alpha should be 0.708 and above. On the other hand, composite reliability of our model looks pretty okay. Average variance also looks okay, because composite reliability, again, it should be above 0.70, and average variance should be above 0.50 or minimum 0.50. Okay, so if you're done with if you're happy with construct reliability and validity, we need to check the discriminant validity. And there are two common methods. There are two common ways of doing it. One way is the Fornell-Locker criteria. The other one is the HTMT. Both of them in this case looks pretty okay. Since we are okay with that, since we don't have much of a problem with our measurement model, we'll go straight to bootstrapping to check the mediating effect of brand effect. Okay. So we go to bootstrapping here. What is required is that what is most recommended is that we use 5,000 subsamples. However, just to run it quickly, I'll be using only 500 subsample here. It is recommended that you do complete bootstrapping and bytes corrected. Okay, the rest is fine. You don't need to check. You don't need to change this by default. It's like that. If you think you have missing value, you can put mean replacement. Otherwise, just leave it as it is. Okay, there you go. Start calculation, and just because I chose a very small subsample, I'll be running pretty quick. Okay, so here we see the the structural model results are here, in which essentially we'll be checking whether brand effect mediates the relationship between customer brand identity and brand engagement. Even though this here we see the path coefficient, which essentially means that the direct relationship between each variable looks to be significant. However, that's not our concern. In order to establish mediation, we just need to go straight here, specific indicator, a specific rather indirect effect, and there you go. As we see here, the relationship between customer brand identity and brand engagement through brand effect appears to be significant, since it's much below 0.05. So there you go. That means we can establish that brand effect has a significant mediation effect between customer brand identity and brand engagement. Okay, that's about it. Thank you.